Welcome back to Telltale's Game of Thrones. Last time we were still in episode 1, although I believe we're getting pretty close to the end of the first episode, and then I can move on to the second one, which will be nice, and hopefully from there I'll be able
Where the
to
bloody hell is Duncan?
work a little bit faster to get through these into the
Fucking
final
if he's
episode.
hungry. And without King's Landing, I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Don't do
Sir
anything
Royland,
crazy.
I trust you'll keep a level head.
Of course, my lord. But the bastard of Bolton can't be trusted to do the same.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Yeah, so we're waiting for Ramsay in the courtyard right now, as per Royland's advice.
Something wrong with your gate?
Man, the textures there look terrible, I'm sorry.
Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you?
Ideally, I would just love to keep Ramsay on the other
Now
side
let
of that
me
gate,
in.
but I know that's not going to happen.
This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
You may enter.
Oh, may we? How gracious of the Lord to allow us in.
Yeah, like, I don't
And
think
you said he wasn't a proper lord.
I need to necessarily play games with him. I just need to sort of show my strength and be upfront with him, to a degree.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
See, I already know what's going to happen, and this is still what's going to happen. I already know what's going to happen, and this is still a tense scene.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
Yeah, okay. So, obviously he wasn't at all impressed by our little army, but I don't know. Again, it's with it being with the Northerners, I think it's important for them to display some kind of strength, even if they know they'll ultimately fail, you know, because that's the way Northerners are. So it's not just for Ramsay's benefit, but for the people living there.
Look at
In my
that.
opinion.
More Forresters.
Lord
Ew.
Ramsay?
Come out
He's
where
so
I can
gross. So gross.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
Leave them be, Lord Ramsay.
see. Ah, worried about your family. As you should be.
I'm the Lord. I'll have you speak only with me.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want
Okay.
you to show me.
In this, I'm going to kneel.
My
I
lord.
think I have to. It'd be stupid not
Ha!
to.
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
But otherwise,
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We'll double our
We
efforts.
will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was justified.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right. He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
I highly doubt that.
The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You
We're the
grow
tree
them,
craftsmen.
You cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
at Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more
Whitehill men?
trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done.
Isn't what I thought he would say, necessarily. Sometimes they're not always clear with the little descriptions that they give exactly what the characters are going to say.
You have a man you trust?
It comes across
son.
as differently than what they actually
Griff.
say,
Griff
which is a little frustrating.
will lead the garrison.
Ugh.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at
That
this,
look there,
little
the-
Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
Ugh, he's such a creep.
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted
We have
one.
more to discuss.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Yeah, no.
Lord Ramsay, that's
No,
enough.
let's not.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty. Your sister. We'd get along
tell ya.
well. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this. However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Ryan!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian.
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the maester, quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Fuck off.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
You will not take him!
No, please, Ryan, please! Let me go, Ryan! Do something!
Ethan. My son.
that's the end of episode 1. Quite the ending. Next time on Telltale's Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
I actually just got chills from that, even though, again, I know what happens, which is kind of silly. Oh well, I get excited for stuff like this. Alright, episode 1, Iron from Ice choices. You and 66.6% stayed with Bowen. You and 38.2% swore loyalty to Marjorie. You and 16.1% took Eric's fingers. It's very much in the minority there. I mean, since I do know what happens for the first few episodes, in addition to wanting to make what I view to be, the best choices for different situations, I also did kind of want to try different things that I thought might, be good to try that I haven't seen in a lot of other playthroughs, which is one of the reasons that I did that. Same for picking Royland as Sentinel, in addition to the stuff that I said before about how I should try to handle the stuff that's happening in the North differently than the stuff in King's Landing, just because the politics are a bit different. That's all very true, but I also picked it because a lot of people pick always Duncan as Sentinel, and I wanted to pick Royland because I've seen more playthroughs with Duncan, and I find this one interesting, and I think it fits with the other stuff that happens, but I'll explain more about that later too. And pretty even split on whether or not people met Ramsay at the gate, so cool. Well, I will probably end this episode here for today. My name's Cosmotron, and I'll see you guys in episode 2.